Welcome back, our viewer. We are here on Faraja Swift Chat. The aim of this show is just to heal the society. We have all our minds think of. Some are twisted, some are straightforward. So we always here to learn, to relearn and unlearn some habits that are not correct and learn those that are correct. So on set with me, I've been having my panel. Now I have a life coach who is here with us. And she's going to introduce herself and tell us what she does in the society. Then we are going to continue. Karibu sana.
Hi, Jeffries. Hi, panel. So thank you for having me. My name is Coach Blessed Abby. I'm a life coach specializing on mindset and holistic wellness. I focus on healing, on evolving our mindsets for us to rise into our authentic selves and become the people God created us to be. Embrace our greatness and embrace our highest potential.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand you also run a project called HA. Maybe you can tell the audience about it. They may be interested.
Wow.
And they'll love to follow.
Yeah, thank you. HA is a ladies program. HA stands for, so it's becoming her. So looking at it, you may think it's just becoming her, and so somebody may think it's a feminist program.
Yes.
But HA is actually an acronym. It's H for heal, E for evolve, and R for rise.
Wow.
So I realized that many women suffer from many wounds. They could be childhood wounds, they could be traumas that they carry in life, and so that holds them back. So we work on the healing. After we have healed, what next? We have to evolve, and that is the mindset. Jeffrey's many problems that women face, or rather the society, is not really what's happening. It's how we view it. So the way somebody views a certain thing will either make them happy or sad. So we look at it together and see how can we, which aspect is actually correct, and how can we reframe it. Just like I had you talk of learning and learning and relearning.
Yes.
And then we rise. Be this confident woman. Be this woman who knows herself. Be this woman who is not, doesn't hide behind the scene. Doesn't conceal herself because she doesn't want to shine.
Yes.
She's comfortable in her greatness. Comfortable in her own femininity. So that is her. And it's starting on 1st of April. So anyone interested is actually welcome.
We mark the date, ladies, 1st of April. It is us and her, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we are ready for her. And I hope we embrace it so that we heal more women.
Yes.
Because all of us, everyone has a wound or another out of these relationship things and the life at large.
Yes.
So I hope all women to mark the date. Even men, you can learn.
Yeah.
They can learn, right?
Yes.
So lefty or not left behind, you can learn with us. Now maybe Coach Abby, you tell us the areas in life coaching that you're good at, so that maybe if our viewer will want to engage you one day, they know where this topic is good with her, I can engage her.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's mindset is the key thing.
Okay.
But then looking at it again holistically. There is a tool, a coaching tool we call the wheel of life. The wheel of life is this round thing, just like a wheel of a car. And so it has the relationships angle, financial angle, spirituality, emotions, and all that.
Yes.
So for us to be happy, we have to have wellness in all this. But sometimes when clients will do the test, the relationship iko juu, money iko chini, spirituality iko katikati. So imagine if that is a car. So we look at that. And then we look at why some people feel stuck. Actually, most people who go to a coach are feeling that they have everything, they know everything, but they are feeling stuck. So we work on that. So I work with young people. I have programs for young people. I have programs for women. I have programs that also embrace men. So all these, everybody has a place to fit.
That's good.
Yes.
So you have a place also for my panelists?
Yes, of course. Of
Now
course.
you've had their thoughts around this topic.
Yes.
Money and relationship.
Yes.
You've heard what Sharon has said.
Yes.
You've heard what Lefty has said. You've heard what I've said myself.
Yes.
So can you at least start by correcting the misconceptions we have? Then align us to the right route, then we can continue.
Yeah, let me first say it's not really correcting, but because in coaching we don't say you are wrong.
Okay.
We tell you this is your perspective, but can we see it in this other way?
Okay.
So now I heard Lefty say money is happiness. And I tend to differ because money cannot be happiness. There are people who have money, but they are not happy.
Yeah.
Actually, a survey has been done on people who are millionaires and billionaires, but they are very unhappy. They are coming to a coach looking for how can I be happy? Because maybe it depends on what your blueprint in life is. Is it money?
Yeah.
Is it a child? Is it a relationship? So somebody has money, all the money in the world, they have no children, they are not happy.
Yeah.
They are not agreeing in a relationship, they are not happy. So money is not happiness. Money is a means to an end, but it's not the end itself. Okay. So it's just a means. And I would agree with what she said, that money is what would bring us the material needs. But again, yes, it brings us these material needs, but it's not at the center of the relationship. We cannot start a relationship based on money. Okay. That now money is the foundation. Some people start a relationship because they saw somebody driving this huge car. Others start because they saw somebody coming out of this beautiful hotel. But again, people are faking it nowadays. You may see this car, and then the car is a hired car. Then you follow the car only to find surprises ahead. Yeah. So the question is, what exactly are you looking for in a relationship? And another thing I would say, I think a relationship should be more built on friendship, that we are friends first. That friendship, like depending on which level your relationship is at, if this is a dating relationship, maybe it's geared to enter marriage. When you are relating, are we communicating? Because communication is actually the glue. It's not the money. Relationships that have issue with money, the issue is not mostly the money. It's the communication about the money. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Now this will propel us to the next question. Like we can look at the detailed relationship between money and relationship itself. Why money matters in a relationship? Money it matters. Like it is a most essential thing in this relationship. Yeah. Why?
Let me say something I just remembered. He talked of deals.
Yes.
And I remembered a car I saw pale nyuma kwa windscreen. It's written, shida sio pesa, shida sio deals, shida ni CID. That I have so many deals, but CID is the problem. When I try this one, wako nyuma yangu. When I try this one, wako nyuma yangu. So the deals can be there, but then again, we can't live on deals. We really have to be on the same page. Like, what exactly is happening behind the scene? Remember, one of the biggest needs of a woman in any relationship is to feel safe.
Yes.
Security.
Yes.
What do we get at home from our fathers? Security.
Yes.
Now, for me to leave my father and come be attached to Lefty, I must have seen something in him that I feel will give me security. That's what women are looking for. And that security is all round. It may not be you giving me all the money.
Yes.
It could be even in us cost sharing, but I'm feeling safe.
Yes.
When you come and tell me, for example, we need to pay rent, but I'm stuck. Our rent is 20,000. I have 10,000. I'm stuck.
Yes.
How can we work on this together? I feel safe because you're not hiding from me. You're opening up on this issue. Now, unfortunately, men have this big ego, but very fragile.
Yes.
Very, very fragile. So sometimes they will feel like sharing with you about my finances, you're going to look down on me. But then that will again go to the foundations of that relationship. How did we start? Did we talk about, and for me, when I'm talking to young people who are dating, I ask them, what do you talk about? You know, there are days we would meet and just look into each other's eyes. Tunaambia nakupenda tu, nakufeel tu. We forget there is relationship beyond feeling. We forget that. Then later, we don't know how to hold this communication or conversation because we are not used to it. Now, coming to your question, why money is important? Is that the question? In a relationship?
Yes.
You see, we can't do without money. We may say that money is not everything. But again, remember I said it's a means to an end.
Yeah.
Now, we can't stay together in a home and we are hungry. It would be difficult. Because right now, looking at the economy, the way the economy is, you realize that people are fighting. Why are they fighting? Because they are having financial constraints. Is it Lefty who talked of a man being, I think it was you, a man being a priest. And actually there are 4 roles. A man is meant to be a priest, a provider, a protector, and a prophet.
Yes.
He speaks future in his family and all that. Yes. Now, the way men are wired, most of the time, if they can't provide, it knocks on that ego. So it's actually that friendship that will help if he can come and talk to me about his insecurities around money and being sure that I will not use it against him. Okay. If the man feels safe, because men also need friendship, not just marriage, and that's the only business. They need that friendship from the significant other. So that's very important. So we have to talk about money because it's like every day it's part of our relationship. For in a marriage setup, there children are there is school fees to be paid. Yes. There are bills to be paid. There is rent to be paid. There are projects. We most of us have a goal not to stay in this rental house forever. Now, 2 are better than 1. Yeah. If we can put these resources together in one way or another, whether we decide it's 50-50, 80-20, whichever equation we decide, but that unity will help us to go to do our projects faster. Yeah. So it's really important that we talk about money in our relationships.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let you answer this last one, and then I'll let them ask you a question on what you're talking about.
Okay.
My last question is this now. How do we build this healthy relationship in relationship again with money? No, so now how do we come up with these healthy financial partnerships? We are in this partnership, but it's healthy now. Yes, money is still involved.
The first thing, as I already mentioned, is communication. An open communication. Somebody said that money is this omnipresent thing. Money is all over. We can't, we won't say I love you, and then now we need bread or tea. Yes. We won't take love. True. Unless we are going to agree we will fast.
we cannot also clothe love.
Yes.
We'll buy clothes.
Yes. So people or relating couples or significant others have to embrace money as this part that is common and usual. It has to be natural. The way we talk about anything else, we need to be comfortable talking about money. That it's not this big giant in the room, that if the lady wants to talk about money, she feels afraid. Or if the man wants to talk about money, he feels afraid. It has to flow naturally that we talk about money. Now, my recommendation would be have regular, say, meetups where you just talk about money. I'll give my own example. When I got married, we were not talking about money as we should. Our progress was very slow. We had suspicions like, where is he taking the money? Why are we not having enough for this? Yes. Where is he taking the money? Now imagine this money is going to his home or her home and you are not aware.
Yeah.
You start feeling like something is wrong. Yeah. And the moment there's that financial disconnection, it will come to emotional disconnection, and you start drifting and drifting and drifting. So what's the solution? The conversation around the topic money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, our coach of the day. Now I want to invite the panelists. You've heard what the coach has said. Maybe you have a question or two to her. Now the floor is open. You can ask a question and then she's going to respond.